Mavericks basketball on Valley Sports is brought to you by Choctaw Casinos and Resorts. It's a sun-splashed Sunday afternoon as the Mavericks are at home at American Airlines Center against the Los Angeles Clippers. It's prime time in Europe, so maybe Luka Doncic will show out in a day game. He always shows out against the Clippers. 9 career 40-plus point games against the LA Clippers. That's counting playoffs and regular season. And we look at playoff and regular season numbers when we talk Kawhi Leonard against the Dallas Mavericks. Since he joined the Clippers, he's averaged 31 points per game against the Mavs, shooting over 54% from the floor. Again, that's regular and postseason content. With Derek Harper, I'm Mark Followell. Great to have you tuned in today for Mavericks basketball on Valley Sports. So, Hart, we came on the air the other night against Miami. We played a soundbite from Jason Kidd, essentially calling out the poor defensive efforts in the previous 3 games. Ty Lue knows a lot about defense. He'll call his team out if he needs to. Jason Kidd did, and the Mavericks responded with debatably their best defensive performance of the year against the Miami Heat on Friday.
Well, it's good when a team responds to their head coach, and Jason Kidd obviously had a point if you look at the numbers against his defense. But the important thing is that they came out to play against the Miami Heat, a very physical basketball team. I thought it was their best performance easy on the defensive end. Their hands were active. They didn't give up a lot of easy buckets at the rim. And as a result, they beat a hot team in the Miami Heat. And they're going to need the same kind of effort against tonight, because we're looking at a situation where the Clippers are struggling to win games. So they'll come ready to go as well.
Well, you saw the numbers on those highlights just a moment ago. The stats back up how good Dallas's defense was against Miami. So to your point, Art, now they play the Los Angeles Clippers. They're looking to win, and they've got part of the formula down now because we've seen Kawhi Leonard play his best basketball, starting with last week's game in Los Angeles between the Mavs and Clippers.
Yeah, I think you woke Kawhi up talking about him not being explosive and doing the kind of things that he does normally. But let's face it, he was injured. And when you're injured, it's hard to be yourself. Right now, he has been close to the Kawhi Leonard that was all NBA a couple of years. Mid-range game assassin, can really score in the paint with his back to the basket. And not a great three-point shooting team, but will take threes, and that's what he's been doing lately, knocking down a few of those.
33 last week against Dallas, season high 36 against the Spurs the other night. In the last 6 games that Leonard's played, nearly 30 points, 54% shooting, 50 from the three-point line. It's the Mavs and the Clippers this afternoon at American Airlines Center. We said that Luka has been dominant against the Clippers, and we'll share some more numbers and highlights about that coming up right after this on Valley Sports. Stay tuned. Mavs basketball on Valley Sports is brought to you by Choctaw Casinos and Resorts, by Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better, and by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.